So that's a logical step. I don't think you're going to get anywhere without that one. So the movie's great. I mean, there's so many parts of it. I literally watched it before we just came here. I forgot that it ended with the Johnny Cash song.
Yeah.
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 Which they also use in James Gunn's Dawn of the Dead, right?
Yep.
I think.
No, Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead, but...
Well, James Gunn wrote
He wrote it, but like it was a film by who?
Zack Snyder.
Thank you.
Great. Dick Rider.
Just saying. Zack Snyder. Represent Zack Snyder. It's Zack Snyder's Justice League. I think it's the official title now.
Yeah. Which is kind of crazy, but
Yeah.
fuck it.
What else do I love about the movie? She's great in it. I've been watching his Dark Materials.
I couldn't get into it.
Oh,
That was so weird to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you watch Golden Compass?
Yes.
Okay, that sucked compared to his Dark Materials. I really like his Dark Materials. She's great in it. It's hard for me to picture her not with claws.
Yeah.
But once you get past that, she's good. And they finished the second season, so they could catch her while she's still young and tiny. But Patrick Stewart was amazing. It is hard to see Xavier like that. That was a very good point, James. I don't know. For me, when I watched it again, it moved extremely quick. Which, the first time seeing it, it didn't feel as long, but you knew it was like an epic. You know, you had that feeling that like it is a long movie, but it doesn't feel like, you know,
it's a great
Return of the King and you know, fucking Lord of the Rings shit.
It's got good pacing, I think.
Yeah, this one, it just maybe as I've seen it so many times, or it has been a while, so I was enjoying it all over again. It just seemed to move really quick, and then the part that still like tears up my stomach is that whole family that took him in for dinner and like they had a great night and they're all gone. I hate when they do that with heroes. It makes me just. I mean, it also shows what Logan's been through. Like, that's not his first time dealing with something like that, too.
Yeah, the loss.
Yeah.
Which is why he was shut off in the first place.
Yeah. So it's he's like, I was fucking right. Just fucking listen to me.
That scene was really a really emotional scene because for about 2 minutes you get to see Logan and Charles and even Daphne. I can't remember her name in the movie, but
Laura.
Yeah, there you go. You get to see more Logan and Charles. You get to see them kind of happy.
Yeah.
For a minute while they're eating food, joking together, and talking about how Charles used to run a school and how Logan was a teacher and how he, it was just cool reminiscing for them to see that.
Yeah, I feel like that's them tapping into the family aspect, and you're kind of seeing how Xavier and Logan they kind of view each other like they have this like kind of weird dysfunctional father-son relationship.
He's way older than him. Well, and also I don't think you get such a good scene like that with just a few lines if we didn't have the history of the 6 films before it.
Yeah.
Exactly. That does help because you know where they're coming from.
Yeah. So like, there's.
It's like, I ran a special needs school, and he's like, that's one way to.
Yeah. So I mean, it's great. Like there's just good writing all around. Shot very well.
The locations were actually really nice, and it helped the story out a little bit more.
And it goes from, I love this, how it goes from like the desert, like very dry, and then as you move with the characters, you go into like foresty, like rural areas, and becomes more vibrant as you get to the end.
That seizure that Xavier had was like really one of the craziest.
The ones at the hotel?
Yeah.
Did you have a swan fact about that?
You mean about how they did it?
Yeah,
I know how they did it.
Yeah, I know how they did it.
But you can tell. So from what I know, they actually had the cinematographer. They're like really shaking along with everything, and then they run the footage through a program which creates this like smearing effect, and it takes all the shaking off, so you can watch it and not want to throw up or whatever. But it creates that kind of effect of of the
Force
Xavier.
going through a force or something.
Uh-huh.
But that they also like use ropes on him.
Yeah, they'll hold back.
They'll hold him back. That's why it looks so real of him trying to fight it.
Mm-hmm.
But the scene where the guy's eyes fucking just
Oh,
go right and sees him, I'm like, that must be the scariest fucking moment ever for that guy. He's like, oh,
because he
fuck.
can't.
Yeah, he
stop
can't
it.
do anything but to see that. I'm like, whew, that was such a good little scene, little quick, boom. Oh, that was awesome.
That whole play was on him getting seizures was really nice.
Yeah,
I like how they incorporated that.
it made me think like
They
a
also
lot of the like
I know
mutants,
that
if they
they
got
talked
old,
about the death of the
fucking
X-Men.
problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, like James just said, they say that's how he basically accidentally killed the X-Men, correct?
Yeah, he killed a bunch of
Yeah.
people.
Which is,
Yeah,
I
but
feel like
in New York.
them saying that really raises the stakes with how lethal like his seizures can be.
Mm-hmm.
So when that shit happens in the hotel, or when they do it, he does it another time, right? Just with
At the
When
very
it first
beginning,
happens,
yeah.
when Logan first gets there.
because the tank has the holes there. They have him in this water tower that's supposed to
Tipped over.
kind of conceal what he's capable of.
It's kind of like Cerebro, right? When he's in that,
Yeah.
in that
that's
tank.
That's an awesome comparison. But yeah, I'm assuming because it's rusted out and there's holes and stuff, it's not really doing its job much anymore. Because he's able to affect what's his name, Caliban,
Yeah.
early in
Who
the
went
film.
out with like a champ.
Yeah, he's great, underrated character as well. The voice of reason. It's like,
I like how he's talking to Logan. He's like, "You're dying, Logan." He's like, "There's poison in your body, and I'm not going to mention the pus around your knuckles."
where he's like, he's like, you guys are gonna, go off and buy your boat. I hardly see myself like sleeping below deck like Nosferatu.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's the best X-Men movie.
It is.
I was saying that's
Hands down, I'd say.
that's one like a top tier Marvel movie in general.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's like top 5.
It's like Wolverine, Howard the Duck.
Howard the
I fucking love Howard the Duck. So does James Gunn, because he's really trying hard to put that fucker in everything.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely, it's definitely because Logan, in general, Wolverine was the X-Men Batman. I don't know if a lot of people know that. That's why he has those the
cowl.
cartoon. You could see he looks
The cowl?
like the Batman. And he's such a complicated character, and I love the fact that they actually dove into him more than other people. Especially because Jean Grey doesn't really stand out as an X-Men or Cyclops or anybody else.
Which sucks, because like I really like the dude who plays Cyclops.
James Marsden.
Yeah, I like him a lot. He's actually pretty good at Sonic.
Yeah.
But like when I'm like, oh, I could totally picture him as a Cyclops.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love Cyclops. Cyclops is one of my favorite characters. My dad loved Logan. I love Cyclops, and so I was so pissed that that character in that movie was just fucking horrible. Then they got rid of him. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
Well, The Last Stand was a bad movie. Just
yeah,
in
but The
general.
Last Stand still outperformed Superman Returns.
Superman Returns sucked.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Superman Returns.
That's the same director who did the first two X-Men.
Bryan Singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He sucks. Like I'm not.
I'm just saying. Like maybe
He's a
it's a
pedophile.
story altogether.
I don't know. He also did Apocalypse, right? I think.
Yeah, he came back for that. Because First Class is actually probably one of the better one of the X-Men films
Actually,
too.
that's the second best.
Yeah.
First Class is good.
Yeah.
Days of Future Past is really good.
Because Michael Fassbender as Magneto.
He's good. He's great.
He's amazing.
He's so good, yeah.
Like, let's wait 10, 15 years and get him to play the old Magneto. He's just... Because that scene, after he did that scene where he snuck up on the boat, everyone was like, he's the next Bond. because that was like a 1960s Bond moment.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, holy fuck, I see that too. Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy, Professor X and Magneto, are both in Band of Brothers, by the way. Part of Easy Company.
Oh, wow.
Thanks, James.
It's been a while since I've seen that.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Tom Hardy's in it. If you watch it again, there's a shitload of people that became something after that.
Yeah.
You're talking about the first Band of Brothers, not the Pacific one?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay.
The Pacific too. You got what's his name? Who played Freddie Mercury's in it.
Remy Malek?
Yeah, he's got a really good part in it. But
Nice.
yeah, this is just. It was a great send off. I don't think we could say that enough because it really was. But the only thing I hope about when they recast, because they're going to recast them. Get a short, stocky motherfucker. Let's get a comic accurate.
Do you think they should wait a while?
No.
I mean, I know Logan's been 2017, so I mean,
Yeah.
you can argue that it's been a long enough wait.
They have to dive into it right away.
They have no other characters to present, I feel.
Yeah. X-Men is going to be their next big story, moving stuff forward. The whole mutants and stuff. I don't think Doctor Strange is going to be able to do that. He's going to help, but he won't be able to do it. You know my opinion on Lieutenant Marvel. And then Black Panther, Black Panther's going to be a roll of the dice. How do they do it? We knew that was going to be the quarterback, and now it's just, unfortunately, we don't know how they're going to play that off.
What are your
Did you hear my news? I don't know if you were on the episode when I talked about
I did. Yeah, actually,
supposed rumors.
Yeah, they're going to digitally do them, and then
and then kill
kill them off, and then have her take it over.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, if that's true, it is.
I feel like they shouldn't have announced that. Why say that?
I don't think they should have her take it over until a third movie. Like have him die off at the end of this movie. Recast him. They did it with Rhodey. I mean, just recast it. They did it for. They can do it. Yeah, they did it for the Hulk. I mean.
But the guy didn't pass away either.
No, but they still recast.
It's going to be hard. That's going to be a really hard thing for fans to accept.
I don't think killing that character
recast,
does.
at least.
Yeah, I don't think killing that character off does any kind of respect for Chadwick Boseman. Because he took on this hero who's a hero to many people who didn't have a hero. And then he dies, so they're going to kill that off and just replace him with the sister? It's no longer a Black Panther for you anymore. Like, it's just... It is. I mean, she'd be Black Panther, but it's not the hero we know. Tell Black Panther's story. Tell the king's story. Kill the king off, then give it to the sister. But there's still more of that story to be told. And I don't think killing him off in the cold open is the way to do it. Not anymore. Back then, when you weren't going to have a big, long series of movies or a cinematic universe of anything, that probably would have been the way to do it. Yeah. And then these movies have been released straight to DVD. Mm-hmm. That character is unfortunately, much bigger than him. And I probably think he would agree. Although he hated doing the Wakanda Forever after a while, since everyone wanted to do it. But like, hey, dude, it's the price you pay. But still, I think that character needs to go on beyond him.
But definitely the X-Men, that's their go-to.
That's their go-to, and the new Wolverine has to be short, stocky, or
more comic book accurate.
Or just fucking wait a little longer, push it off, and do what's that X-Men, the cartoon they did later in like the early 2000s? Evolution, where Logan's older and everyone else is younger at the high school. Mm-hmm. And then bring fucking Hugh Jackman back with a fucking cash. It's making it rain. Do what they did to Johnny Depp. Do what they did to Robert Downey Jr. Back up that Brinks truck. Say, take it all. You only have to come in every now and then and say, hey, bub, smoke a cigar, show us your claws, and bounce.
Do you think he would really do it, though?
I do. I totally think he would do it. He says no, but they're already talking about doing a little cameo in it again.
Yeah, and he said yes. That
Yeah.
he'll be doing that, but that's just a...
That's all you gotta do in that fucking series.
I guess that's true.
Maybe one action scene. He does...
That's what he did